So when we talk about core regions 1 through 9, this illustration will show you that 1 is the lower core, the pelvic floor, and 9 is at the neck. And as you've read in the ebooks, the jaw region is also involved. So you can see we have from sternum to neck, 7, 8, 9. It's the upper core. From sternum to navel, 4, 5, 6 is the middle core. And the low core begins at the pelvic floor and ends at the navel, 1, 2, 3. Now we've actually mapped and we're able to recruit just by stance with each of these regions. Okay, we can get symmetry through the entire core by doing wall planks. You can do full planks if you choose, but I'm going to encourage you to start off, these go quickly. They'll last 5, 6 hours if you do 1 minute in each region. And we're going to show you how to do that now. But the first thing I want you to understand is your distance from the wall needs to be consistent. Jay's been doing these planks for a couple of years now. So when we're doing the wall plank, he's 36 inches off the wall. You may need to start, depending on your height, depending on your body. You want to make sure that your shoulders, neck, back, everything's in decent shape. If you feel any discomfort, discontinue the plank. But you're going to start at an area that's much closer to the wall. This is a gravity exercise. So you're using the gravity created by your distance from the wall will start to gain symmetry through the core. So we're going to do a minute at a time. You're only going to see about 10 seconds in each region because I want you to see the changes progressively as we go through this. So, Jay, you want to go ahead and I'm going to get a timer set. You want to set a timer. We use a phone timer. And we're going to time Jay doing 1 minute. He's in his first region, which is number 5. Jay, you've just finished the first one. Now, number 5, one of the things you're going to realize as you do the planks is your jaw symmetry is going to change because your core goes from the pelvic floor, we know, at least to the roof of the mouth. So, Jay, if you check your bite. So, on number 5, literally, as you do these planks, you're going to feel your bite is going to be pretty centered, not back, not forward. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. It's right in the middle, so it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. So he's going to step now from number 5. This is his dominant region, which is going to be back in his jawline. How do you feel? Feel good. So because he's tested dominance, he's going to feel fine with his bite. We're going to double check this again in a moment. Even though he's on his core dominance, he's still going to plank. Going to plank that region because there may still be some asymmetry within this region. So you're good to go, Jay. Okay, Jay has planked the first 2 numbers. He's planked mid-core, and now that was his dominant region. Check your bite. Now, as you go through and you check your bite, it's very subtle. It's very gentle. Now, Jay, I want you to hold that bite very gently. Now, step to number 9. Now, as you go up the core, your bite is actually you're going to feel your bite come forward. You feel it forward?
I feel it in the front of my teeth, yeah.
Yeah, and is it left, right, or is it centered?
Right.
It's on the right side, which basically means Jay's hips are likely rotated to the right. And we're going to recheck this again after he planks. So, jaw symmetry is off. We're on the neck, upper core region, so go ahead and plank, Jay. I'll start the timer. He's doing 1 minute in each region. Okay, Jay, Jay just planked 9. So I want you to check your jaw symmetry.
Good.
Now, is it back or is it forward?
Front teeth.
Front teeth. So your bite is going to change based upon your core stance width. So core region you're recruiting. So as you recruit the upper core, the bite actually will move forward, which is what you're going to find too when you if you add a little knee flex, Jay. Now you'll notice that your weight wants to go to the balls of your feet. That's basically the same region you're getting. So if you go back to number 2, which was the last one you planked, and add knee flex, you'll notice your weight wants to go back. Yeah, because we're recruiting different regions of the core. Okay, let's go to number 7 and check your bite for me, please. It's off? Okay, it's off on the right. Okay, and you're good to go anytime. You always want to start the timer. You want to time 1 minute. If you're not able to do 1 minute, notice Jay's knees are soft. He's tucked in his stomach. He's done a little pelvic tilt. And when you do these, you want to pull your shoulder blades down and back. When you first start to do these, you'll have no clue what that means because you won't be able to do it. And that has to do with core strength. So if you can you'll start to feel it, that you're able to actually, whether you're doing push-ups or you're doing the floor planks, to be able to pull these shoulder blades down and back is going to be significant in your core strength. Hey, you're good there. Check your bite. How's your bite now, Jay?
Bite's good.
Is it forward, back, or center?
It's still forward, but there's
What region are you on there?
7.
So just above the sternum, yeah, upper core. Okay, would you go to the next one, check your bite?
Yeah, move to that offset position.
To the right? You tend to go to the right, but I believe your hip's actually open.
They open, yeah, but my
Yeah,
bite's
but your
right.
bite's going the other way. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start another plank. I'll set the timer. So what number are you on there?
6.
6. So we're just below the sternum. Now these are running for 1 minute. We're going to edit through them so you're not watching Jay plank for a minute at a time. Okay, Jay, what number, to check your bite where you were, what number was that, 6?
6.
How we doing?
Square, and I feel it not in the front, not in the back, kind of right in the middle of my teeth.
Yeah, that's, and so we're recruiting really in the middle of the core. What's the next region we're moving to?
Still mid-core, number 4.
Number 4 is just above the navel, and check your bite.
Offset.
Off to the right? Okay, and you're good to go. Starting the timer again, 1 minute. Notice again, Jay's knees are soft. You don't want to lock out your knees when you're planking. He's done a little pelvic tilt. He's tucked in his stomach, and he's working to pull his shoulder blades down and back. This is going to build great posture for your setup in the golf swing.
Also, the ladies will love this if their husbands do it. That's all I'm going to say. It's the stability.
I'm leaving that on, Jay.
I didn't know.
No, we're running.
I thought you shut it off.
Nuh-uh.
Well,
You better be careful what you say here. That's not edited out, I'm telling you. Okay, and check your bite.
Bite's good. Middle.
Right in the middle, we're still on 4. Okay, what's the next number?
3.
Now you're going to have numbers that are very close to each other, like an inch apart. I think that's what's coming up, right, Jay?
Yeah, I got 23 inches, 24 inches for the next 2 numbers.
Okay, what color do we have there?
Blue, red.
So on blue now, what number?
Number 3.
So he's just below the navel. Check your bite.
Bite's off, set, right.
And is it
And it's back on the molars.
back on the molars? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and plank. And that number, Jay, that number is number 3 you were on?
That's correct.
Okay, check your bite.
Bite's good.
Where is it? Forward, back, center?
Back.
Back bite is good. Okay, now we're going to go an inch wider, and that is number
8.
Number 8 is really right in the middle of the upper core. Where's your bite?
Offset. 1 inch.
1 inch makes a difference. So you're going to really start to see how you're recruiting different regions of your core. So number 8. Okay, let's go ahead and plank. Was it offset forward?
Offset forward. Offset right and forward, yeah.
Okay, so your offset's always to the right. Okay, and we're good to go. And go. Let's check. What number was that?
Number 8.
Number 8. So let's check your bite now. Those were 3 and 8 were 1 inch apart. How'd we do?
Bite's good and
It's forward. Okay. And now we're going to the last number, number 1. How's your bite?
offset right and back.
So it's on the back now. So we're 1 is the pelvic floor. So when you check your bite on 1, it is going to be lower. Okay, you're good to go. Okay. How's your bite?
Bite's good.
Where is it? Forward, back, center?
Right here, back.
All the way back. So that the reason is that's the pelvic floor. I didn't show you before. Is before you plank, you can do this. There's so many different ways to look at symmetry. So we're going to flip this around, Jay, and face the camera. When you do this, you want to close your eyes and go to any number, not even marked. Doesn't have to be marked. So now Jay's going to be square from every number. So go ahead and close your eyes, raise your fingertips. When you notice how Jay's extended them fully, now if I set this level, this carpenter's level, on his fingertips, open your eyes, Jay.
Center.
It's centered. And he's not on one of the numbers we marked because he's going to have symmetry all the way through. So go ahead and drop your hands, Jay, and go to like number 9. Number 9 is just the other end of from where your dominant region was, and now you're going to see that Jay is square. He's going to be square. Now, if we looked at the cards again in his hands, you'll also notice that the cards, no matter where he goes, if you just stand tall, the cards are going to be, his arms and hands are going to hang the same at his side. Go to any number then that was not your dominant, and his arms and hands again are going to hang the same. This is
Distance from my legs.
yeah, they will be the same. So this simple exercise is great for your body, but as you're going to see, it's also great for golf. So no matter what stance width, and these are just a sampling. Recruiting different core regions, Jay can go to a number that isn't marked, and he'll still see that his arms and hands hang the same. You'll notice how level his shoulders are now as well. So he'll be square, he has great symmetry. He'll have better strength in all regions, and we're going to show you that now. So let's take a look at your strength, Jay. He only had strength in number 2, which was the lower core. Now he's on number 7. That feels like a better width. Okay, take it to the top. Now start down. Yeah, he has good strength in this region. I'm going to pull down now. This is where I was able to pull down with one hand before. So go to any other number too, Jay. And down. So he has great strength here, and back up. And all this comes simply from the wall planks that he did. 1 minute in each region. The width of your feet has to match your 9 core regions, because all these 9 numbers are recruiting all 9 regions. You can't just go to 9 different stance widths. If you do, you're going to miss parts of your core. Be strong. So you're going to have, when you go to pick up a box in your garage, we could tell you, yeah, you want to use your legs, you want to be a low core number, but if you're just moving things and you're not putting down something to pick something up, you're going to have equal strength through the core. You're not going to be rotated, stress the spine, end up with a disc herniation or micro tear. You're going to be in much better shape. So just planking, not just for golf, but day to day, is going to be very good for you. 3. Now balance is balance. This is a mathematical progression. If Jay were 6'8", 6'9", 7 feet, he'd be using that wider base. But at 25, for low core, that's stretching it for his height. So that's probably going to be about where you want to be with driver. As you go up the core, stance width's narrow, by the way. So upper core is going to have a very narrow width because they use the hips on the backswing. And double check that again. Feels good? Okay. So what Jay's going to do, this is actually from an upper core player. You can see how narrow these are. He's going to take an alignment stick. He's going to put tape in these with these 4 numbers on it, so when he goes out to hit balls practice, he can start to find consistently. This player only has 4 numbers as well. So you're going to find 4, maybe 5, but you're going to find the foundation that works for you and your golf swing.